Welcome to Carlsbad, where adventure runs deep. You're listening to KCCC 930 AM. I'm Hattie, here in the Cavern City, and it's time for Midweek Matters, bringing you both the best upcoming events and interesting micro news from around Carlsbad. We'll start with what's happening around town and on campus, then give you the quick news that affects your daily life. We finally have details on the Cars on the Pecos car show happening Saturday, June 7th from 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Lake Carlsbad Beach area. Register your car at www.carlsbadchamber.com. Cars, vendors, food, and fun. This is also where they'll announce the winner of the Best Green Chili Cheeseburger competition, so mark your calendars for this exciting community event. Students and faculty at Southeast New Mexico College, final grades are available today, May 14th. Log into your student portal to check your academic results for the semester. Attention community members, the New Mexico Governor's Commission is hosting an important event on disability and disaster tomorrow, Thursday, May 15th at 8 a.m. Located at the Pecos River Village Conference Center, Room 3, this free training is designed to support emergency planning for all hazards, with a focus on service animals, accessible shelter preparations, and inclusive practices. If you're an emergency manager, first responder, medical professional, shelter personnel, veterinarian, animal caretaker, person with a disability, service provider, or just an interested community member, this training is for you. Reservations are encouraged as there's a 75-seat limit. Reserve your spot or request accommodation by emailing lisa.mcniven@gcd.nm.gov. Are you looking to ensure your child travels safely? Safer New Mexico Now is organizing a car seat fitting station tomorrow, Thursday, May 15th at 3 p.m. at 602 West Mermod Street. Certified technicians will provide personal instruction on proper selection and use of car seats and booster seats. Call 1-800-231-6145 for more information or to make an appointment. Your child's safety is worth taking the time to get it right. Cooking enthusiasts won't want to miss Kitchen Creations, free diabetes cooking classes at Eddy County Extension Services. Sessions are tomorrow, Thursday, May 15th, and Monday, May 19th, both at 4 p.m. Learn to plan meals that manage diabetes, practice cooking foods in healthier ways, and enjoy support from others living with diabetes. This program is provided by the Diabetes Management and Prevention Program at New Mexico State University. To register, call 575-887-6595 or visit kitchencreations.nmsu.edu. The Carlsbad Farmers and Makers Market is seeking visitors to their weekly market happening tomorrow, Thursday, May 15th at the Eddy County Courthouse lawn at 5 p.m. This organization brings together local vendors and has been serving Carlsbad throughout the growing season. For more information, contact Carlsbad Main Street at 575-628-3768. For the theater lovers out there, don't forget that Three Murders and It's Only Monday is playing this weekend at the Carlsbad Community Theater. At the Carlsbad Community Theater. Join this Friday and Saturday at 7 p.m. with a matinee Sunday at 2:30. Expect to find mystery, comedy, and local talent at this Carlsbad favorite. A reminder that the deadline to submit works to the Artists Gallery's Juried Art Show at the Carlsbad Museum closes this Saturday, May 17th. The exhibition, which opens Monday, May 19th, showcases local talent. Submit your entries to the Carlsbad Museum before the deadline to participate. Attention Cave Girl softball fans, get your banquet tickets to support the team. The banquet will be held May 21st at 6 p.m. at the Valley venue. Heads up parents, the free summer kids movie series kicks off Wednesday, May 28th at the La Cueva 6 Allen Theaters on Pierce Street, with DC League of Super Pets showing at 9 a.m., 11:20 a.m., and 1:40 p.m. Seating is limited to theater capacity and tickets are issued on a first-come, first-served basis. Schedule subject to change. And again, the Best Green Chili Cheeseburger competition is happening all month at participating restaurants around Carlsbad. The brick-and-mortar restaurants of our town are competing for bragging rights, and you, the people of Carlsbad, are the judges. Look for the flyer in restaurant windows and vote as often as you eat. The winner will be announced at Cars on the Pecos on June 7th. Now it is time for our Carlsbad Quickies Micro News. Our sincere admiration and appreciation go out to the Bureau of Land Management's Carlsbad Field Office for their dedication to preparedness and their commitment to safety after they recently oversaw the rescue of 2 cavers in March. In participation with responders from the City of Carlsbad and Eddy County Fire Departments in one incident, and with the fire departments, volunteers from BLM, Carlsbad Caverns National Park, and the Texas Search and Rescue in the second incident. While such incidents are typically few and far between, their readiness led directly to the safe recovery of both cavers. The Carlsbad area search and rescue teams train quarterly, knowing it can make all the difference here, where we are known for having the highest density of cave and karst in the world, containing over 4 miles of passages with 20 entrances and hundreds of individual caves. Thank you to all the heroes. The organizations Keep Carlsbad Beautiful and the Pearl of the Pecos Arts and Cultural District collaborated to bring a new mural called Desert Blooms to the walls of Carlsbad, painted by Alyssa Marie from St. Pete, Florida. Alyssa's proposal was accepted through the new RFP process the city has taken up, and it is working beautifully so far. Desert Blooms can be found in the Carlsbad Main Street and Pearl of the Pecos Arts and Cultural District next to Warax on Canal Street, or check out the mural at carlsbadlocalnews.com, who reported Alyssa has several murals in Artesia as well. Thank you to our friends at Carlsbad Local for this news quickie. Earthquakes continue to rock the Permian Basin, reporting a 5.4 magnitude quake earlier this month. According to a study in the Journal of Geophysical Research, this is likely induced by the influence of disposal of toxic wastewater during oil and gas extraction. A Carlsbad Current Argus article suggests the potential for a fault line in the area being affected by the water disposal. The increased seismic activity in the area may coincide with a cautious increase in water disposal activity in the region after limits set in 2023 were tentatively relaxed. ConstructionReporter.com projects that Eddy County will break ground on the new detention center sometime in May, with a projected completion date of December 2028. The Eddy County shooting range updates are expected to be completed soon, with a reopening date forthcoming. The Carlsbad High School Cave Girls golf team won the district championship for a second year in a row, advancing automatically to the state tournament, which was held May 12th to 13th. I will provide an update on that on the 21st, as we record Midweek Matters ahead of time. The Caveman golf team came in second in districts to the Hobbs team. Hattie May, Lindsay Carter, Chevy Thompson, and Robbie Rodriguez earned all district honors for their gameplay. Thanks to the Carlsbad Local for details. Way to go, student athletes! Mayor Rick Lopez officially proclaimed May 12, 2025 as Nurses Day in Carlsbad during National Nurses Week, honoring their dedication and encouraging all Carlsbad residents to show appreciation for our nurses, not just this week, but throughout the year. Thank you, nurses! A special thank you goes out to the local and federal responders on the scene and at local dispatch after a gunshot alarm was sounded near Yucca Elementary and Park Junior High School in Artesia. Both schools were placed on lockdown until units arrived on the scene to examine the situation, check the safety of the children and school personnel, and then clear the school for re-entry. Well done, everyone! Congratulations, Western Commerce Bank, on being selected as a New Mexico Small Business Award winner for 2025. Thank you for her service to Carlsbad Main Street Executive Director Kat Davis, who is completing her 5-year term with much to be proud of. We wish her good luck in her new position with the City of Carlsbad as the Deputy Director of Community Development. According to their website, last month, the DEA and law enforcement partners in Albuquerque seized a record-breaking 2.7 million fentanyl pills. They arrested a key U.S.-based Sinaloa cartel operative among 16 people, recovering 49 firearms and seizing $5 million, as well as distribution-level quantities of cocaine, heroin, and methamphetamine. Fentanyl deaths remain an ongoing issue in New Mexico towns and on our reservations, despite a lessening trend nationally, believed to be caused in part by the limited access to drug rehabilitation facilities statewide, according to a January article on Reuters.com. Road trip. It's time for our Weekend Wanderer segment, where every second Wednesday we will explore day trips and weekend getaways within easy reach of Carlsbad and the surrounding area. This month we're highlighting Crowdcroft, New Mexico, located just 2 hours from Carlsbad. This charming mountain town, nestled in the Sacramento Mountains, offers visitors the chance to experience cool mountain air, beautiful forest trails, and small-town hospitality at 9,000 feet elevation. If you're planning a visit, bring layers as temperatures can be 15 to 20 degrees cooler than in Carlsbad. Cloudcroft is open year-round and offers free parking throughout town. For the adventurous, don't miss the Fir and Little Apache Loop Trail, an enjoyable walk through forests of pine and aspen trees with clear diamond-shaped blue trail markers. The OSHA Trail is another excellent option, moderate in difficulty and offering an amazing view of the White Sands. After hiking, stop by Cloudcroft Brewing Company on Burrow Avenue for their wood-fired pizza and craft beers in a family-friendly setting. They also offer gluten-free and vegan pizza options for an additional $5 to $6. Spring is an ideal time to visit with wildflowers beginning to bloom across the mountain meadows. Before you head out, be sure to check the Lincoln National Forest website for the latest trail conditions and information. Thank you to Cloudcroft Brewing Company for an excellent lunch that I had after hiking the OSHA Trail. That's your Midweek Matters for today from Carlsbad, where adventure runs deep. If you have an event or news item you'd like us to share, hit us up on our contact form, once again at kccc930am.com. This show was produced in partnership with Southeast New Mexico College Workforce and Community Education. As always, on Wednesdays, we celebrate the lives of those who have lived or died in Carlsbad, New Mexico, with obituaries from Dentonwood Funeral Home, and now including obituaries from West Funeral Home. Shirley Jackson, 90, of Brenham, Texas, formerly of Carlsbad for 72 years, passed away on April 30th. A valedictorian of her Carlsbad High School class, Shirley was a devoted follower of Christ who founded and led Celebrate Recovery in Carlsbad. Her ministry extended to Mexico through church-building missions and to prisons as part of the Bill Glass Prison Crusades. Active in her community through the Republican Women's Club, Altruza International, Chamber of Commerce, and Gideon's International, she also assisted with adult literacy programs. A lifelong learner who completed coursework on the Constitution into her 90s. Shirley pieced together more than 52 quilts during her final years as a labor of love, embodying her creativity and dedication to others in everything she touched. Larry Joe Mathola, 67, of Carlsbad, passed away peacefully at his home on April 30th, 2025. Born and raised in Carlsbad, Larry worked at St. Edward Catholic Church for several years, a job he truly enjoyed. His love for animals and farming was evident to all who knew him. Larry's greatest joy was being a dad and popo to his babies, showing unconditional love to his family and always making sure to say, "I love you mucho, mucho." His warm presence and devotion to those he loved will be dearly missed by all who knew him. Jose Antonio Aguilar, 57, was called to heaven on Wednesday, April 30th, at his home in Carlsbad. Born in Mexico, Jose was a passionate, dedicated worker who earned his CDL in 2007 and moved to Carlsbad in 2009 to pursue his dreams. Starting as a truck driver in the oil industry, he built his own trucking company, JA Transport, and later launched Camping RV Park by Lake Avalon. Despite his business success, Jose found joy in simple pleasures, caring for his trees, visiting his homeland in Mexico, and farming chile, beans, and corn at his beloved farm, El Palmar. Always persistent through health challenges and life's curves, his strength and bravery in facing every battle will be remembered by all who knew him. Edith Eddy Reese, 77, passed away peacefully on May 1st in her home. Born in San Angelo, Texas, Eddy was a devoted Christian and an exceptional woman who never met a stranger. Her joyful laugh and unique way of speaking lit up every room she entered. With a flair for glitz, glam, and all things sparkly, she reflected her bold and beautiful spirit in everything she did. Though bashful about it, she possessed a stunning singing voice that brought joy to those lucky enough to hear it. An avid fisherwoman, she mastered every aspect of the sport. Eddy loved the outdoors. While cooking wasn't initially her strong suit, she learned and laughed through the process, growing stronger with each passing year. Her deep pride and support for those she loved made her the true center of her family's world. Larry Gene Owens, 66, passed away Monday, May 5th at his home. Born in Colorado Springs, Colorado, Larry moved to Carlsbad at the age of 16. His working life took him from being a baker alongside his father to jobs in the mines, and more recently as a welder in the oil fields. Larry had a passion for riding motorcycles and enthusiastically taught many people how to ride. It was his mission to teach everyone he met. A heartfelt soul with compassion in every gesture, Larry's love language was gift-giving, always making others feel appreciated. He was the kind of man who would give you the shirt off his back, even if it was all he had. Adventurous and spontaneous by nature, he embraced life fully and cherished quality time with others, holding a specific fondness for children and babies. Our thoughts are with the families and friends of those who have passed. Condolences may be expressed at dentonwood.com. We also remember those whose services are being handled by West Funeral Home. Harold Rusty Williamson Jr. passed away on April 20th in Carlsbad. Rusty worked in the oil field for many years until a severe fall in 2016 left him disabled and led to his retirement. He was a true outdoorsman who seized any chance to fish, hunt, or fire up the grill, especially when accompanied by a friend. His love for the rugged beauty of nature and genuine enjoyment of life's simple pleasures defined his character and will be remembered by all who knew him. Anne Gidek, affectionately known as Sissy to all who loved her, quietly passed away on Tuesday, April 22nd at age 73 in the beloved home her brothers had built especially for her. Though small in stature, Anne was mighty in spirit, tiny but tough, handling whatever life presented with remarkable strength. She took immense pride in her home and found her greatest joy in her family. Her warm presence and resilient spirit touched everyone she knew, leaving an indelible mark on the hearts of those she held dear. Vera Beatrice Ramsey, age 90, passed away on April 23rd at the Artesia Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center. Born in Henrietta, Oklahoma in 1934, she lived a life filled with her passions for family, cooking, sewing, and watching her favorite show, Jeopardy! The family extends special thanks to the staff at Artesia Healthcare and Rehabilitation Center, who became like a second family, showing her care, love, and respect, even on her more feisty days. Jesse E. Keevil passed away on May 1st in Carlsbad. Born August 9th, 1933, Jesse's life was marked by service and creativity. He enlisted in the Army in 1956, training at Fort Chaffee and Fort Sill before serving at Fort Rucker as a helicopter mechanic until 1958. Following his military service, Jesse pursued his passions with remarkable talent, becoming both a master butcher and a master carpenter. His artistic gifts flourished in wood carving sold throughout New Mexico and California. A man of diverse interests, he enjoyed rodeo riding, leatherwork, jewelry making, macrame, painting, and drawing. and he had a special love for animals. An active member of Carlsbad Arts Association, Calico Christmas, and the Carpenters Union, Jesse was known for his outgoing and generous nature, though he was all business when he had a gun or a whip in his hand. Our community extends heartfelt condolences to all who are grieving. Condolences may be expressed at www.westfuneralhomellc.com. As always, our hearts go out to the friends and family of those who have gone.